Alright, I am back. I did not want to make this a two-part video. I was just going to make it short and sweet, but that never happens. So while we're on the subject of this tank, what else can we talk about here? I didn't really fix all the wiring yet. I still have stuff laying around. That's a light I was thinking about putting down inside, down underneath there so I can see. This switch is working out beautifully, but I cannot say I recommend this only because it doesn't have a surge protector built into it. Now the wall behind this, where this is plugged into, will have a GFI. It currently doesn't, but it does have its own outlet. So it's the only outlet that's ran on this fish tank to my circuit breaker. So if anything happens, it should pop. If not, then I'm gonna have some issues, bad issues, but that's all gonna be taken care of very shortly too. And what I have running this tank is one FX6, one Sun, and another FX6. As you can see, all my wiring screwed up. So when I get that played around with a little bit more and tidied up, I will show you guys a little bit more on that. I got some carpeting down there. I thought it was very important to show you guys this because it's just very convenient just to come over here, flick these switches off, and not have to really adjust everything constantly, especially because mainly when I wash this tank, I have all of the lights on, the whiter lights on, and when I am done watching it, I really don't keep the blues on. No, really not necessary, but you can, I guess. Over here, I'm not sure if I explained this, but I got a ton of leftover sand. 50-pound bag, another 5-pound bag of stone, and I'm just hoping I'm gonna make some projects out of it. I have a couple new tanks I'm gonna be working on, and like I said, I will get to that point eventually. But let's go over here. Huge shout out to Steve Pullen again. These fish are loving this bug bites. He had a giveaway. He teamed up with Fluval. I don't know what they were doing, but they teamed up and they were giving away a bunch of these bug bites for different types of fish. I ended up getting one of them and being one of the people that he picked out of the 100, and that was pretty cool. So really appreciate that, man. My fish are loving this stuff, and I just wanted to throw that out there. Just wanted to say one more time that if you guys love your fish, if you care about your fish and you're gonna spend all this money on them, make sure you have enough flow inside of your tank. Circulation is extremely good, because if you don't have circulation, it can cause many problems. A lot of dead spots in your tank for food to build up, and debris, and just so many bad things can happen. Your water will not be oxygenated, and your fish will be gasping for air like mine were the first day I set this tank up. I left it be. 4 hours later, I woke up. Thankfully, I had to be up early, and I saved my fish from freaking a total disaster, and I did not lose any, because if you don't, your fish will end up like this. Alright guys, here it is. I'm not going to keep you guys waiting any longer. I'm going to be quiet for a moment and let you guys enjoy this tank. Alright guys, so listen, I had some issues, like I was telling you. This guy literally got wedged right up into between here. I don't know why my light is on right now. I apologize, but it's on. I'm not sure. It might even be helping my videos here, as you can see a little bit more, but who knows. That guy wasn't doing good. My fish were like gasping for air. It was terrible. He got a little gash on his lip. My Bucochromis nototania. Pretty sure that's how you say it. I'm trying to think what else happened. This guy had a gash. My Malawi trout had a gash on him on his other side. Let's see if we can see it. Nope, it went away already. So that's good. But this guy's still doing good. The Eastern Happy, smaller than all the rest of them, but he's still holding up. The hawk is still chasing him. But what I noticed, I know not everybody's going to like the style sand and stone that I've used in here. Everybody has their own personal preference. I know this isn't going to do anything for my pH. Well, guess what? It is completely fine with me because there are other solutions to raise and lower your pH. So yeah, that's why I chose to do what I did. I thought it would bring out more of the orange tones in these rocks and everything, and it does. Right now I have the light pretty much almost on full blast, which isn't really what I'm going to be keeping it on, but it will give you guys a better view of these fish. But this Malawi hawk is looking beautiful, guys. I mean, I kept telling you guys he was coloring up, coloring down, coloring up, coloring down, and just look at him. The coolest part about this isn't even just the blue. It's like all of these golds in the sand are coming out in him. Like he's changing his colors to blend in with his new environment. But yeah, everybody's looking pretty good. The eye biter's looking good. I do have a couple fish in here, and I'm really calling you guys out, and I'm going to ask you. I only got a little bit of time left here, but if you guys know what these guys are, please let me know. Right here, this guy, we'll call him number 1. Not sure what he is. We'll call him number 2. He almost looks like the same fish in a sense. Him seems to be, they have like yellow bellies. Nope, right behind the Venustus. Where'd you go? This one right here, his belly or her belly is actually doing a lot better. She's doing really good. Hoping to figure out what this fish is once it colors up or does its thing, unless it's a female, which I don't think it's a female because the tail is starting to be pointed. And one more that I really like. Where'd you go, buddy? Here you are. This guy right here is freaking amazing looking. His face is starting to turn blue, which is cool. But if you guys know what any of these fish are, let me know. I did have some ideas, but I'm stumped only because everything I look up is just something that's very similar, but just not exactly the same, which is kind of confusing. But yeah, I'm running out of time, so I'm going to give you one more view of this tank. We'll go from this side.